Hey guys, Scrap It's back, and it is Sunday, and we're going to go out and do my regular Sunday route today. We're doing the full route. I didn't get, usually I do part of it yesterday, but we had some weather yesterday, so things got cut short. So we're going to go do the full route today. Come along with, let's go see what we get. Alright, here at first stop. Looks like we got a bunch of drywall today. PVC, and I got too much steel at home right now. We got 2 buckets of steel and a tub full. Oh, there's a little bit of BX right here. We'll get that out. Had to reset the camera there. So we have a little bit of BX in here, so we'll grab that. And it looks like there might be some copper in here. Huh. I'm kind of seeing something in there. So hang on, we'll see. I'm going to pull this stuff out here and so it actually ended up being a pretty good pile. There was that piece of BX and got some brass here and some copper with it. This is steel. It looks like copper, but it's steel. Some brass, some more copper there. So that is a pretty good start to the first dumpster. Take that stuff all the time. I got this one that looks about the same as last time I was here. Yeah, they just tore out a drop ceiling. So there's quite a bit of steel in here if that was something somebody wanted. I can't take that stuff right now. Huh. Alright, let's go. The old next construction dumpster. Unfortunately, looks about the same as last time. Drywall and steel 2x4s and that kind of junk. Those fire lights in there. There's a little bit of BX wire scraps, little snack-sized pieces of aluminum in there. Yahoo! A little more there. Little piece of wire. Little piece of number 1. That's about all I see. Alright, let's go. I fear this is empty, or just about. Yeah. Like somebody dumped their cabinets in here. And there looks like some kind of what's in there? Kinda want that. Huh. I'm gonna get this stick out here just for a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if this thing might be brass. We'll see. So we got it out. It looks like maybe like a stand that a globe was on or something like that. But I don't have my magnet with me or a file, so we'll have to see if it's brass or not. But it's pretty heavy. It might be brass, or it's got at least a cast base on it. But we'll check it out when we get home here. Hang on till the end, and we'll take a peek at it. All right, we're at the school dumpster. If anybody watches these videos. Yeah, that fridge is still in here. I don't see anything new in there. The big blue dumpsters that are around the other side of the building are gone. But they've done that before. Hello, hello, hello. They're gone. Which isn't that big of a deal. They've done that before. They kind of disappear for a couple weeks and they started up again. So this building is not empty, even close. So we'll just keep coming back and checking on it. But let's go get on the normal route now. Kind of looks like people illegally dumping this one. Got a tire, some dog kennels, exercise bike, paint, garbage cans. All sorts of nothing I'm interested in. Tree branch. Oh, these are some of my least favorites. Too bad those windows are so shot. Huh. Alright, we'll keep moving on. Ugh. There's a bunch of dumpster water. Oh, good. And the old mini fridge. I'll have to come back here and check that. That one dumpster was sitting there forever and ever and ever, and it was nothing was added to it for a month and a half, and now all of a sudden they got a new one here. So definitely have to keep an eye on this place again. So, alright, let's go to the next one. This is a new dumpster I'm going to add to the route here. It's this computer company. They like, kids trying to open up the top. I found a few things in here off and on, not a lot. But they do something of like rebuilding computers with, you know, help from people that need help, kind of a thing, I guess. Like I don't know, not charity, but giving people work that need work, kind of a thing. And I've had a few things come out of here, so I'm gonna start checking this one on my normal route, but nothing in there this time that I see. Just a lot of water. We got the old DirecTV dumpster. Looks like we got some stuff sitting on the top here. There's a nice chunk of number 1 right here. It's all tangled up in this. We'll get that thing out of there. Otherwise, this is a lot of coax wire, but there's this kind of stuff that's okay that we can take. They will give us money for that. That's going to be the fiber optic wire. I don't see much else without taking this whole dumpster apart. Coax, or is that the, no, that's the stuff we can take. Sheesh, tangled up. Alright, I'm going to need both hands to get this piece out of here, this number 1 piece out of here, and then we'll move on here. It's a roll-off dumpster party. Holy moly. That is a lot of steel 2x4s. There's a little tiny bit of wire here and there and here, but not a whole bunch. Jeez. I got a few things out of here, but not a lot. Might be something over there, we'll see. Well, this is our plumbing dumpster, and I was going to give you this speech that we haven't... Ooh, look at that. Copper on the ground. I was going to give you this speech that we haven't had very much luck here lately. But I can tell you, right from the start, there's some copper and brass right there, so we'll clip that thing off, take it with, and I'll bust those pieces off of there. That's solid gold for this place lately. Jeez, just a never-ending supply of toilets in here. There we got some brass copper in here too. Right down there. So And that's what the boy just found laying over there by that water heater over there by that truck there. That is awesome. Sweet. I'm gonna dig this stuff out and we'll show you what we get. So we got that guy, nice brass valve, little brass valve there. Most of it goes number 2 copper. Got that thing there. Got that guy, that's all copper and brass. And stuff the boy got from over there. Some number 1 and number 2 mixed together, depending on how I cut it up. But we're getting some little snack-sized pieces of brass and copper, and I don't mind at all. I'll take that all the time. It's about time we got something out of here. It's been so long. All right, we're heading to the next one. Got a broken mirror. That's always fun. I'm just office trash today. Cardboard. Alright, let's go check the next one. Here's the old BB gun dumpster. Looks like we got a couple of metal chairs in there. I don't see anything else too terribly interesting. Their bags are just always office trash. There's some loose stuff, you'd see it in these things. I've done this dumpster too many times not to know that. So, alright, we're going to keep going here. Office trash bonanza. All right, the boys checking those. And then we got a couple in here more to go. Huh. Sometimes there's some oddball stuff in here. There's some kind of a case down there. I'll have to dig that thing out and see what's in it. What is all this stuff? Some tubes. Actually, these cups, I'm going to take all these cups with. These are little graduated, they have markings on them. Those are worth some money, I think. I'm going to dig these out, and then we're going to see what else is in the bottom of this thing here. So, back in a minute. I don't think anything going on in here this time. Nothing in there. This is that dumpster I've gotten air compressor parts out of. I've been able to resell, but nothing this time in those things. So what we ended up getting out of that dumpster is all these packages of their graduated cup. I think that's what you call them. They have like ounces and milliliters built into the cup, and I do some casting stuff with resin sometimes, and I've looked at buying these before online, and I remember them being not cheap but not expensive either. So I'm going to spend a little time and try to figure out if these things are resellable or not. I might just put them up as one big lot like that. I bet you I'll get something for them. So we'll see when I get home. I'll take a look at it when I get home here. I don't see anything going in here this time. Cardboard. Nothing in there. The boy's going to go over check that thing. Looks like there might be something in there. So we'll pull up there and see what's going on. Anything? Yeah, looks like they're in the drywall phase. I don't see much. There's just some steel stuff, which I just don't need right now. I would probably normally would have taken that and like this stuff. I just have too much of it at home right now. It's taking up too much room. So that's too bad, not much in here. Kind of looked promising when I was looking at it from this angle and seeing like this stuff hang out. I thought it was wire. So, all right, we'll head to the next one. All right, we're at the old retirement dumpster. Ooh, looks pretty good today. It's been a while since I've been here, but it looks pretty good. Looks like got a bunch of Cat 5 all over here. That stuff goes as drop cord right there. The drop cord here. Looks like a whole bunch of Cat. That's actually better than Cat 5. That's number one right there, boy. That's number one wire. That's a good 3-4 pounds. That's $6, $5-6 right there. Quite a bit today. So we're gonna dig this stuff out. We just got a little tub here, so we'll try to show you we get the best we can, but it takes a couple hands to get this out of here and it takes a while and you'll get bored, so hang on. All right, so we got a nice big piece of the jelly wire. That's probably good 3 or 4 pounds. Filled up that tub. Missed a little bit here. Filled up that tub. There's some nice stuff in here. There's even some of these number 2 wire, you know, it's number 2 bare grounding wire stuff. About 5 or 6 of those in here. Here's another one. So that's nice. Big, chunky piece of grounding number 1 wire. I've never seen one that big out here before. So we got that. That's pretty good. That thing I got to clip a wire off of. And then some of the bigger pieces we just threw in this other tub. So there's some big pieces of Cat 5 in here and some big pieces of drop cord. Put the reach and stick away. So that was successful. All right, we got a couple more dumpsters to go look at. And then we got to find out if this is brass and if those cup things are worth any money. So we'll check on that in a little bit here. Here's the mess. So we're back home. And I got sorted through everything, and that piece of that globe that we were going to see if it was brass or aluminum or what the deal was with it. So I got it apart into pieces here. So this is the chunk that was in the base, so that's cast iron. So that goes a little bit higher than regular steel, so I'll take that in when I do my brake rotors. So this was the base. This is what that steel piece was inside of. That's just tin. This is the piece that was in between here and the base here, like this. So this is cast aluminum over here. This is just tin. And if you want to know, just take a file and throw it on the thing and give it a good whack, because underneath it probably looks like brass if you just scratch it a little bit. But underneath this thing's aluminum, and you can just tell by the weight of it. And the same with this thing here. You can just tell by the weight of the thing that if this was brass, this would be a pound or more. And if this thing was brass, this would be close to 3 pounds probably, or more. What made that thing give it the weight was the piece that was built into here. So still cast aluminum the way it is, and I got a little bit of cast iron out of it, a little bit of tin shred that I'll just, you know, these are my buckets that I throw the tin shred in. So that'll just go in there. So next thing, let's go look at those, let's go look at those little measuring cups we got out of that dumpster. I haven't looked those things up yet. Let's go see what's going on with those. Alright, so the last thing we wanted to look at, or at least I wanted to, maybe you guys don't, are these plastic cups. These graduated cups are 6.5 ounce or 160 milliliter graduated cups. The problem with them is they're the wrong kind of plastic. They're not the kind of plastic that your milk carton is made out of. It's a non-reactive plastic. It's pliable, it doesn't crack easy, all this kind of stuff. These are the kind of plastic that, like, your plastic cutlery is made out of, like knives and forks and things like that, like you get at the gas station if you get some food or you go to a picnic or stuff like that. So this one doesn't happen to be broken, but I picked a few of those things up, and you shake them and you can hear some rattling in there, and there's some plastic pieces that shake down to the bottom of the bag, so a lot of them are cracked. So I use these things sometimes. I do some casting in resin, so I'm going to keep them. I'll use them for that. I don't know if they'll react with the resin or not. I'll find out the next one I do. Otherwise they're just going to end up in the garbage where they were. So that's my video. Thanks for watching my video, and we'll see you again soon.